Alright viewers, in today's vlog I'm going to be telling you why I'm switching back to my iPhone XS Max. To be quite frank about it, the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, it's crap. No, I'm just kidding, hear me out. Let's go! Okay, so why am I switching back to my iPhone XS Max? Well, to be quite honest, there's nothing wrong at all with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. It's an amazing phone. It's really, really nice. It's the best phone that Samsung have made. However, my iPhone just fits in seamlessly with all my Macs. I've got my MacBook Pro, I've got my Mac Pro, I've got my iPad. It just works seamlessly. I have found ways around to use my calendar and to use my address book. There are apps on the Galaxy for Android. It just seems disjointed. Everything with the iPhone just works. Which is what Apple says. It's not to say that Android is a bad phone. I've enjoyed using it. There are some downsides, I'll tell you about them in a minute. I have no idea why Samsung and other phone developers have an obsession about fingerprint sensors under the screen, because to be quite frankly, the Face ID, as I'm looking at it now, it's unlocked. The Face ID on the iPhone is superb. It's absolutely superb. I know Samsung's got it, but you can unlock this phone with a photograph of yourself. It is not as secure as the iPhone. It's just great. I find that the iPhone unlocks a lot faster than the Samsung Galaxy does with your fingerprint. So to be quite honest, Face ID, 2 thumbs up. I've had some real issues with the fingerprint sensor on the Samsung Galaxy. It doesn't recognise it, I'd say 4 out of 10 times. It's really hit and miss with it, so I'm not impressed with it at all. It's annoying if anything. I don't want to use the Face ID, it's not as secure, so I end up having to use the passcode. So anyway, on the iPhone, also on the plus side on the iPhone, it's just better engineered. This is a great phone. The Samsung Galaxy is a great phone, but the iPhone is engineered a lot better. The quality of the iPhone, it's craftsmanship. The craftsmanship on the iPhone is way better than the Samsung. Now, a lot of people have said, yeah, you can put your Samsung in your top pocket, it's a lot lighter, which maybe, yeah, it is lighter. The iPhone's a lot heavier. But I like that. I like the fact that the iPhone is heavier. It just feels more quality, basically. Okay, so what do I like about the Samsung? Right, I'll tell you what I like about the Samsung. I think the camera on it, the wide angle camera, is absolutely amazing. I love it. And I also like the super steady shot on it. It's brilliant. I've done vlogs with it, and I will continue to do vlogs with it. I will use this as a camera. Because I really like it. It could be a replacement for a GoPro. It really is an amazing camera. There are downsides on it. I found that the camera overexposes. So in Final Cut I've had to change the exposure on it. But other than that, the camera's great and I will continue using it. So don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that I'm going to get rid of this Android Samsung Galaxy. I am going to keep it. I am going to keep using it as a camera. And I will put a pay-as-you-go SIM in it. So I'm sorry, it's been downgraded to a pay-as-you-go SIM. My iPhone will be back as my daily driver, thank goodness. No more green text messages. The blue text message thing, oh. When unless you're an iPhone user, you have no idea what it is like to receive a green text message. And okay, you're going to tell me there's WhatsApp, but a lot of my friends are over in the States and they don't use WhatsApp, they use iMessage, apart from one, which is Gina, but she's an exception to the rule. Gina, you're an exception. We'll make you into an iPhone user, yeah. And one other thing, you play music on this Samsung Galaxy, it really annoys me. When you play music, the back of this thing, it rattles. You can feel a vibration through it, which is annoying. If I play this on the iPhone, there is virtually zero vibration on the back of this thing, and again it comes down to craftsmanship. There is nothing wrong with the Samsung Galaxy, so please don't get me wrong. If you're an Android user and you want to be an Android user and you don't want to be an iPhone user, then fine, this is the phone to go for. However, the iPhone is simply a better phone. Other than the camera, the iPhone's just better, it's just better made. Okay, so the operating system, Android. It's not bad, it's a good operating system, but everything feels bolted on to it. It just doesn't feel as smooth as iOS. It just doesn't feel as smooth as iOS. iOS, everything works together seamlessly. Everything's done by Apple, all the updates are done by Apple. With the Android, it annoys me, it just confuses me. You've got updates coming from Samsung Galaxy Store, then you've got updates coming from the Google Store, and it just feels disjointed. So do I like it? I like it better than I did, and there are plus sides. You can load applications on that you can't load on the iPhone because Apple won't let you. However, there's a reason for that. They don't want anything to go on this phone that is going to hurt your phone or give you viruses or anything like that. So a lot of Android users will say we're locked into the Apple operating system. You know, you're stuck. You're behind that walled garden. It is a walled garden, and I feel safe with it. I know if anything is downloaded on this iPhone, I'm safe. I'm not going to download anything that I shouldn't download. But saying that, the Android operating system is better than I thought it was. So again, don't get me wrong, there are plus sides. But as I say, I prefer the iPhone XS Max. And I think next year, because we are putting these two phones together. This is a 2018 phone, this is a 2019 phone. So when Apple comes out with the iPhone 11, it's obviously going to be better than the Samsung. They're going to be playing catch up. I will say the Samsung screen on this is phenomenal. It's really, really nice. Saying that, again, I think the edges are a little bit sharp on it. It just isn't as well built, and for me the iPhone wins. So please, I'm sure I'm going to get plenty of thumbs down and dislikes on this one from Android users, but I'm not hating the Android, I'm not hating the Samsung. I'm just saying I personally don't think that the craftsmanship is as good on the Android as it is on the iPhone. So that's all I've got to say. So back to my daily driver as the iPhone, thank goodness. No more green text messages, and I can use FaceTime. It's just more for me. And I will be using this as a camera. So this has got a SIM card in it now, but it's a pay-as-you-go SIM card, but I will be keeping it as my secondary phone. So that is the end of season 3. I will see you in season 4 on the island of Tenerife, where I will bring in 10 episodes from the sunny island of Tenerife. So until then, like and subscribe, or dislike if you're an Android user probably, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.